False advertising, charlatans, criminal business practices have been around since the beginning of civilization. The only difference is that now we have developed technology without the spiritual ethics to work with it on a high level. And this is why we are getting what we have, which is not for the highest good. And those who are coming from a higher level, who know their craft, who have worked to hone their skills, and who are legitimate can see this. Those who are not, of course, believe they can do whatever they want. Before I get into it, I'm Cynthia Greer. I am a spiritualist who works at the in-depth level of the soul. I cover all aspects of life to help you proceed into higher consciousness and live your life in a way that reflects your true talents, abilities, and the possibility to create solid relationships in your life, or perhaps improve the ones that you already have. If you find what I do helpful, please press the like, subscribe, and share buttons, as those algorithms do help me because I am completely self-funded. Which brings me to our topic today of digital manipulation in this era of AI, which AI, as most of us anyway know, can be used on very positive levels, or it can be used on a very negative, self-indulgent, narcissistic, egotistical level. And this is the aspect that I am going to talk about. I wasn't even planning this video, but this morning I was notified by a man who wanted me to read his manuscript. And before getting to the point, he basically wrote me a novella on the business website I am on. It was very tacky. It was very unprofessional. And the first thing that came to my mind was, if this man is the doctor of internal medicine that he claims he is, he has an awful lot of time on his hands to be writing to me, who, number one, is not a known author, who does not have a huge following, and therefore I am not a household name. And believe me, as a cancer survivor who has a disability from radiation damage, I've met quite a few doctors, and I can tell you this: They are not trouncing around on the internet, bragging about who they are. Because they are too busy saving lives or reconstructing people from hideous deformities brought on through various cancers, car accidents, or birth defects. So I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. I'm going to get straight to the point right now. If you are a professional at what you do, if you have the experience behind you that you say you do, then number one, you're going to understand what true work ethics are all about, and therefore you are going to know how to handle yourself properly on a business website. And you are not going to continually solicit yourself, inviting people into groups to read manuscripts or to read your own manuscript or to invest in your service when, if you have properly read their bio, you know they wouldn't be interested in the service you are providing, much less a manuscript about something that has nothing to do with the genre that they are in. If you've read their bio, if they have one on the internet the way I do, if they have produced material, for you to second guess them and come off like some know-it-all, you are insulting their intelligence, and more important, you are making yourself look like a blithering idiot. Believe me, I get people contacting me every week, and they tell me about this flowery work that they have done. And if I give them a few minutes, I find out they know nothing what they are talking about. Out of their mouths come toads. They are complete charlatans and fakers. Now, I personally am finished with this, and I'm giving all of you, except those of you who know me personally, who I support, because I only support people who are not spiritual charlatans or those who are legitimate writers who have not used AI, who are not trying to impress everybody with this high spirituality that they know nothing about, but they're just trying to cash in, create some following, and get paid, make money the easy way. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care about whether or not you follow me. I don't care whether or not you like me. Because from this point on, anybody who approaches me with any more foolishness, is going to be immediately blocked. I am not going to respond to you, period. I cannot believe, especially with middle-aged to elderly men, okay, and this is mostly happening with men in their 60s who are claiming that they are heading into retirement, but they still have a hand in business. Why in the world are you contacting me? And then, when I say not interested on a professional level, I get, I was just joking. You know, if you haven't figured out where we are in the United States at this point in time, and you really can't see what is going on, then you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. If you are soliciting stupid information and trying to get people to fall for it and wasting the time of those who are legitimate, go back under the rock that you crawled out from underneath. I am serious. Because if you don't, your actions are going to come back on you and bite you on the butt in ways that you never expected. Because there are a number of us who are legitimate, who can figure you out in a heartbeat. And I don't care what kind of degree you say you have. You don't know everything there is to know about certain subjects simply by pulling up AI. Wisdom is something that is earned, and it does not come to those who have ulterior motives, who are trying to use others and waste their time. I'm going to leave it here. I wish you much love and many blessings in spite of the harshness of this message. If you are someone who is pulling this foolishness, I truly hope at some point you get it together. And for those who are legit, Godspeed in the work to do. Bye for now.